Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Mad Stacker here with another LEGO set review. In case you can't tell, I'm not alone this time, nor am I in the usual place where I'm recording my videos, because if you've been paying attention, I have moved into a different place that is not the place that I was in before, and now I am here with my lady, who is known as Lady Stacker, as she has dubbed herself, which is fine by me. I think it's cute too. Don't worry about it. But today, we are going to be reviewing a set I am very excited about. It is set 76020, the Knowhere Escape Mission from the Guardians of the Galaxy theme from this year's movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, that's coming out in August. I'm super excited about this. This is actually the last set that I got before I put myself on sort of a self-imposed hiatus on buying LEGO, because I just moved and I have no job. But the day before I moved, Clutch posted a picture on Instagram saying, hey, look, I found one of these Guardians of the Galaxy sets, and I said, I want to go to there. So I picked it up. This is the Knowhere Escape Mission, Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course, I closed it. Wow. Sorry about that, if you could hear that. That's something going by outside. It retails for $39.99, 433 pieces from the Marvel Superheroes line. It's exciting. Let's get right into it. Now, I don't usually review structural sets. I have several of them, but I don't usually review them because they're kind of difficult. This one is a little different. It's a little bit smaller. So let's get started right here on... This is the main part of the set. It's supposed to be sort of like a mining platform with a whole bunch of crazy features. Like some of the structural sets that I've gotten lately, it falls apart in various ways, which is kind of the point. But I'm going to take Nebula off here. I'll show her to you later. But so this is the main portion of it. It's got this little catapult type thing that shoots off little 1x1 yellow cylinders, which if you can't see, too bad, because I'm not going to tilt it far enough for them to fall out. It shoots them. It does this thing where when you press on this, the tower flies off, which in my experience generally just flips the whole thing over rather than actually is effective in doing what it's supposed to do. And again, like many other structural sets, there's a trapdoor. How exciting. I guess I kind of like the color scheme of this. And it comes with some fun little doodads. I mean, it comes with the ladder. It's got an antenna on it there. I really think, honestly, the best thing about it is that it's kind of modular. This whole assembly is just on, like, a Technic axle. And this portion has a whole bunch of those axle holes on it. So you can kind of position it however you want. I had it displayed earlier where it was like this. You could switch it around. This you can also take out, but it's kind of necessary for making the thing fly off, so I generally just leave it there. I guess you could put it on the other side. The other side is kind of designed the same way. But, I mean, again, as structural sets go, it's really not that exciting. You don't... I didn't get this set for this part of it, and I bet if you're going to get it, you're not going to do that either. So let's put it out of the way and get to the good stuff. First part, including the first minifig, is this little thing. This is the Sakaran. He is one of Nebula's minions. He does have a dual printed head, which is cool. I'm going to take that off and show it to you. This scary face on the back there. Although I put it on the front side because I think this looks a little more mysterious. What do you think? Is he mysterious?
I was going to say family friendly.
Family friendly. Yeah, fair enough. It's family friendly. Yeah, he doesn't look quite so... It's very PG, this face. It's very, very much more PG than the other one. But this also has one of the new spring fire missiles that comes right down. I'm not going to fire it because then it'll fly over there and you'll never see it again. But as the little mini assemblies go, this is really neat. This giant cannon that the Sakaran sort of has. It also includes this, which of course just came right off with the clip there. I'm going to try to pull it off. This is one of the new Guardians of the Galaxy blasters, which it's just got a couple of trans blue studs on it. But I think these things look really cool. It definitely looks like something out of Halo or Mass Effect or whatever. And that goes with the Sakaran. And it also clips right there onto his little gun, which is pretty neat.
The little gun on the bigger gun.
The little gun on the big gun. If sometimes we put some gun on your gun so you can gun while you gun. We won't go into that. But this is really neat. It also comes with, again, one of the major villains of the movie, Nebula, who will be played by Karen Gillan, who is pretty adorable and Scottish, but she had to shave her head for this role, which is why Nebula is bald. She comes with two awesome black Katana, as far as awesome extras go, I'm not going to pull it out and show you, but it did come with an extra one, because any set worth its salt that comes with katanas will come with at least one extra. She wields 2, bringing the set total to 3. She is really cool looking. Just her torso print, her head print. She's back of the head and everything, kind of very cyborg-esque. But I think Nebula's really cool looking. And again, I mean, I'm planning on getting all the Guardians of the Galaxy sets because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm super duper excited for it. But here's Nebula. This also included this little mining pod, which is the vehicle for Rocket Raccoon, which I'll get to in a minute. But there is the orb, the legendary orb from the movie, which is what they're all searching for. I have my own theories as to what that's supposed to be that I'll tell you about later. But this is a fun little vehicle, I think. If you watched the latest trailer, you actually saw this in the trailer. Rocket Raccoon can actually be seen flying this thing towards the screen with the orb in its little claw. It has this little door on the back with more of those trans yellow cylinders in it, which it just kind of poops out there. I'll just show you that. I'm sure Ellie Lady Stacker will enjoy this. There you go.
Well,
and now they're all over the floor, of course.
We're never gonna find those.
And now we'll step on them, and it'll be wonderful. But I think it's interesting that these hands are connected via clear flagpoles. I don't know if they're supposed to be like hovering or what, but I think it was an interesting little design choice. However, it makes them slightly less posable, although you can still bend the fingers here because they're just little Exoforce arms. But the cockpit opens up too, of course, and you can place Rocket Raccoon in there because this is his little vehicle.
But make sure he wears a seatbelt.
Yes, safety first when you're a space raccoon. I really like the way this thing is designed. This is like where most of the stickers went in the set. Were all over this thing, the top and the back there, and of course part of it fell off already. But this is just another little vehicle it came with. Again, not the main reason you got the set, but it is pretty neat, and it does come with the little orb, which can be held by one of the minifigs. Now, the moment you've really been waiting for, which is why you really wanted to get this set, it's fucking Groot and Rocket Raccoon. I was excited as soon as they announced that they were actually making Guardians of the Galaxy sets. We played a little bit of Lego Marvel back when it originally came out, and they had all the Guardians of the Galaxy in there, and I was really, really excited. Now, in the game, Groot is actually represented as what I call a big fig, like Hulk or Green Goblin. He was just kind of, very big and bare and barrel-chested, and he just kind of ran around and smashed things. This one, I think, is actually a lot cooler. It looks a lot more like the way he does in the movie. He's very, very posable. All his arms, everything here, the elbow joints bend. These are all miniature ball and sockets, his arms and legs. So he's really, really posable. All his fingers move and everything. I think it's interesting he actually has torsos for hands. Those are battle droid torsos in there that the little fingers are sticking out of. And he has this big, massive printed torso, which I suppose you could try to repurpose for something else, but I don't know how you would. I do think it's interesting that he has a little hole in his head there. I was going to put one of those little green grass sprout pieces in there just because I thought it would be funny. But
cute.
Of course. I also do like that these pieces on his legs there are actually printed. Those are not stickers. Thankfully, you don't have to apply them. They are printed right there on them. So Groot is awesome. He's huge. I mean, he's bigger than Hulk. He's bigger than Green Goblin.
Isn't there also a part in the trailer where he says "I am Groot"? He just he grows.
He kind of like makes himself little branches come out of him and everything.
So that's what I thought of when I saw the legs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He definitely has some degree of
his little twigs.
Plant control. Yeah. But Groot is really awesome. I really like him. Obviously, I'm gonna be hanging on to him for a while. And one of my favorite parts is he has the bumper plates on his arms, studs, so that he can hold Rocket Raccoon, who I am a very big fan of. Of course, I wanted a freaking Rocket Raccoon minifig. The only part about him that saddens me is that he has the little tiny baby legs, so he can't bend them or run around, but he is a tiny raccoon, so we can forgive that. He has got his little raccoon tail there, which is awesome. You can see he has back printing and front printing, both of which based on the movie rather than the comic series. Again, if you played Lego Marvel, the video game, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters in there had their uniforms from the comics. These are obviously based off of the movie, so they have their movie outfits. His head and that shoulder pack are actually attached. It's just one big piece. Let me see if I can... No, of course I can't pull it off of that whole thing. But there you can see how the tail attaches. And there you have Rocket Raccoon. His gun, I'll hand you so you can mess around with him. His gun is really neat, though, too. Obviously, I mean, he's Rocket Raccoon. He's supposed to have a giant gun. This one clearly does not disappoint with more of the trans clear blue there, which is big this summer. Ultra Agents uses that, and now Guardians of the Galaxy's using it. Everybody's using it. But this is Rocket's giant gun, which I'm a fan of. It doesn't seem to really mount anywhere on here, which I was saddened by. A lot of things do that, although when I was messing around with it the other day, I just kind of stuck it in one of the fingers so he can fly around and use his cannon. But, oh, there you go. Okay, she got it. There you can see the head and the shoulder piece and how that just kind of fits in there like that. And that's all one thing. I don't know why you would use this as a custom for anything, because it's Rocket Raccoon. Why?
This is my Guardians of the Galaxy OC.
Okay. But this is Rocket Raccoon, and that's pretty much it. That's the Knowhere Escape Mission. I'm really excited about it. Now, Lady Stacker has her minifig of the day that she wants to show you really quickly. It's Chewbacca on a dinosaur. I know it's not a custom minifigure, but she made it and she likes it, so...
Well, this is the raptor from that dino set or whatever it was.
Yes. All the pieces from this were obtained at Philly Brickfest. The raptor you won for...
Happy Trash Boat, the second coolest car in the car derby.
And
Voted
Chewbacca.
Second, yeah, and Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, which I bought her because...
Holding the axe that comes off the car. It was a very long day.
And she just wanted to put Chewbacca on a dinosaur. So, if you want to make this custom minifig, all you need is Chewbacca and a dinosaur. And an axe, too. I mean, I think the axe is...
It could be interchanged for any other weapon.
I think, yeah.
Like lasso, gun...
Really, anything you want, Chewbacca, you know, he's a versatile
Another
guy.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, I'm gonna hit you with another Chewbacca! So that's the minifig of the day. She wanted to feature that, and now it will be on YouTube for all times. Before I close, I just wanted to say I did notice that I have officially reached 100 subscribers. I'm at 102 now, which means that the next video after this will probably be the video that you will have to comment on to win whatever it is you win. Literally, the only stuff I have not yet unpacked in the new place is the Lego. All of the Lego is still sitting in 2 giant Tupperware containers that I'm going to have to take out and organize in something. So when that happens, you will be getting that video, and you will be able to start getting that prize. So that's it, really. That was the Guardians of the Galaxy Knowhere Escape Mission. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get the other Guardians of the Galaxy sets. I at least need the Milano so that I can have the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you think we've said Guardians of the Galaxy enough on this video? I don't. I'm going to say it one more time before we leave. So that was Guardians of the Galaxy Knowhere Escape Mission. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's getting really warm out there, so stay cool.